Hello YouTube, here is the Hydra 32 HD update that some people have been waiting for. Yes, it took me, 4 months? 3 months because of the tank crash. It took a while for this tank to come back after the crash, so I'm sorry it took so long. But yeah, here it is. These lights are amazing. The improvements that they made on them are just unmatchable. I mean, look at that. I'm probably 3 feet away from my tank. I cannot see any light at all. No glare from the actual light itself. There you go. Now I'm about, 2 feet. You could just start to see it. Very, very nice lights. They did a very, very good job of bringing my tank back to where it needed to be. I'm at about probably 96%. Back to where I was before, except for what do we have, 3 shrooms over here and a leather back there, so 3 bounces, and that my baby bounce made it. That's the baby ghost bounce. Those 2 right there are ghost bounce. I don't think they're gonna come back, but they haven't let go or done anything, so I'll leave them there. Maybe they'll come back, maybe they won't. Yeah, and the growth that I've gotten since these lights, I mean, I don't know if you guys remember this, but this was, I think, 5 heads in the last video. There's 6 just right there. There's 7 right on the other side, and then there's 8 right there on the left side. So 3 heads have grown on that. This thing has just come completely back. That was in a tank breakdown that I bought. That was just the rock. Like, you see the rock under there? That's actually all skeletons of Akins. Those all came back. My sexy coral chalice has just been covering that plug that it's on. These Akins have, everything is just taken off. I got rid of that big hammer colony that was right here, taking up too much space. I sold a few of my pink and pinkish orange tipped hammers, and then the gold tipped hammers. Sold a couple of those. I moved my shrooms to these big tiles so that they can have more room. I got this frag rack, threw some stuff on it. Trying out a couple of SPS, 3 of them. I got a Tyree pink lemonade, a random one in the middle that was really cool, then a forest fire or a bubble gum, whatever it is, it's a digi. But yeah, everything, as you can see, is just growing like crazy with these lights. Definitely better than the 26s. I'm still not gonna say that the 26s are a bad option, because they're not. They're still a good option, and they're cheap. They're cheaper now because these new lights came out, so they're definitely still a great option. But yes, I'm definitely in love with these lights. Love them to death. So for a few questions, people ask me, what do I keep my parameters at? My calcium, I like to keep around 420. Right now it's at like 450. For some reason I can't get it to come down. But 420 generally. My alkalinity, I keep it 9. Like 8.8 to 9. And then my magnesium is about 1350. Phosphates, I keep it around 0.1 to 0.2. Keep them high because I am LPS dominant. And then my nitrates, I keep pretty high, about 20, 25 on my nitrates. My tank just soaks it up and loves it. Every tank's different. Some of your tanks might not like your nitrates that high. Some of your tanks might love it. Mine loves it. I'm heavily stocked with fish, pair of clowns, yellow tang. I have 2 very large engineer gobies back there, 2 chromis. I have a Bangai cardinal. I have a I don't know where he's at right now, but I have a psychedelic mandarin, and then I have a pair of damsels. Oh, and a 6-line wrasse. So tank is pretty heavily stocked. So they definitely get enough nutrients and stuff. But yeah, no, back to the lights. These lights, I highly recommend them. Definitely go get you one or two. They sell them, obviously, in the Prime version, the 26 version, 64, and they brought the Soul back. No, I'm not getting paid for any of this by Aqua Illumination. I just love these lights. The Soul, if you don't know, it's just the blue and the whites. And I think they're $190, but for 30 more bucks, you can get the Prime 13, which I would suggest those anyway. People ask about my lighting schedule. I keep it on 100% Royal Blues, 32% UV. That is it. I don't use any other spectrum. Every once in a while, I will turn on David Saxby's from the Signature series online that you can download. Every once in a while, like maybe once a week or once every couple of weeks, I'll come home and it'll be blue, and I'll be like, man, it's blue again, and I'll click on that and let it run out the rest of the day, and then I'll switch it once the lights go off back to blue. People ask me what I run in my sump. Pretty simple sump. I got my skimmer, Bubble Magus Curve 5. So the overflow right there goes into some live rock. No sock or anything, just running straight into there, getting skimmed. I have my Chaeto, which usually it rolls. It's getting too big right now, so I gotta chop that down. Return pump, oh there it goes. And then my GFO and my carbon from BRS, the dual reactors. That's it. Pretty simple. I do religious water changes once every week, 10 gallons. On my tank, it's about 20%, 18%, 20%, because I figure it's about 55 gallons total. So, I definitely, I'm going to shut this off too so we can get a top view in a second. So I definitely enjoyed doing this. I've had a lot of participation. I didn't think that I would have, the views that I had on the last video, and I think we're at like just over 50 subscribers. So I definitely like doing this. It'd be cool to do, once a week or once every couple weeks with some new equipment and stuff. So I was thinking of doing a giveaway. So for the giveaway, what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to subscribe. You don't have to hit the bell, so you're not going to get a bunch of notifications when well, it's not going to be a bunch anyway because I'm not going to do it a bunch. But yeah, subscribe and then leave a comment. Put whatever you want in there. You could say this video sucks. You could say you suck. And you're still going to be entered. And then what I'll do is I'll go through and I'll write down numbers and the names on a piece of paper. Which, I mean, I'm not just saying this for reverse psychology. I don't think there'll be that many people. But because the giveaway, I guess, isn't that great. But it's going to be completely free. I'm going to ship it out to whoever gets it. If you live in the north and it's way too cold, I might wait. Or unless you want to ship it. I mean, either way for you, if something happens to it, it will be completely free anyway. So, I mean, it'd be worth the shot. But if I get, we're at 150, which is awesome. Or no, we're at 50, sorry. We're at 50 subscribers. If we hit 150, so if I get 100 subscribers from this video, I'm going to ship somebody this plate coral. It's got the green edges, blue base, and then like a bluish purple tentacles, and it's got this cool orangish red mouth. Completely free. I'll pay shipping. Again, weather permits. I'm in Florida. I don't know whoever's gonna win, and how it's gonna work is, again, I'm gonna write down numbers of everybody in order from top to bottom. Then I'm gonna go to a random generator on the internet. I'll go live so that everybody knows I'm not cheating, which I would never do anyway. Go on there and I'm going to click that thing one time, and it's going to be live, so there's no redos and no nothing. Everyone will see the list. It'll be live. I'm going to click it. First one that pops up, they're going to be the winners. If they don't see it, or if somebody doesn't want it, that wins or whatever happens, I'll do it again until, you know, we can get into contact with somebody, because that's one of the things I'm thinking is it might be hard to get in contact, because all I'll do is I'll comment on it, whoever wins, like, hey, you're the winner, you know, send me your address or whatever, and we'll get it out to you. But yeah, 150. I think we're at 51 right now. If we get to 150, that's going to somebody completely free on me, to show my appreciation for everybody that wants to participate and have a little fun with this. Then we can get some more stuff out, get some more reviews, more high-end stuff, you know, for people who, you know, this stuff costs a lot of money, and a lot of people don't want to go out and spend that money and then find out that they don't like something. And especially the videos of people getting paid to say things. I'm not getting paid. I just love these lights. So, and we could do other reef equipment. And then, I mean, I don't really use, I mean, you see my basic setup. I don't really use anything. So if I do a review on something, you know, I'll just do a giveaway on it, or, you know, whatever we can come to terms to. I mean, if the channel really gets rolling, you know, we can do some fun stuff. I mean, right now it's just a little piddly giveaway, but I mean, that is an awesome plate coral. So let's do it. Let's hit that 150. Again, all you got to do is comment. You can comment whatever. Comment the middle finger. Comment, I love the channel, whatever. As long as there's a comment there, then you are entered, and you will be a number, and somebody will win that coral. But you guys, thanks for watching again. Sorry, this was a long video, but here we go. We're going to get this rolling.